Testing. Hello? Welcome to the last game of the day versus Northwood and Pacific. And stay tuned for the starting lineups.
Good morning and welcome to the Packers Arena for the final game of the JWHL weekend hosted by STANSTEAD College. We want to say a quick thank you to all those who make this weekend possible and wish all teams safe travels as they will head back home after today's game. Please stay tuned for today's starting lineup. Today's starting lineup for the Pacific Steelers. On defense, number 9, Caitlin Alliot. On defense, number 71, Bobby Dollywall. At forward, number 13, Samantha Wu. At forward, number 15, Ricky Lee. And at forward, number 29, Mia Lesko. Today's starting goaltender for Steelers, number 35, Julian. And the rest of the Steelers. Today's starting lineup was Northwood School. On defense, number 22, Laura White. On defense, number 26, Riley Griffin. At left wing, number 13, Kenna Gillis. Starting at center, number 37, Sarah Martin. Starting early today with the Huskies, number 33, Casey Lawson, and the rest of the Northwood School. There will be no influence in every.
So there you have it, the starting lineups for the game of Pacific versus Northwood here for what is our last game of the day. I thought it was one early on net. And that is our first shot here for Northwood. Now we have Lesko Martin. Face off dot. And Dyke has it. Dyke takes a shot and a great save by the goalkeeper today for Pacific Steelers. Hendricks. And now we have Wu yesterday with 2 great goals for her team. And she's back at it today. Battle on the boards. And now Martin comes out with it. Martin gets it to Gillis. Gillis in alone. And that's taken by Lesko. However, Northwood's back on the attack. St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre with no stick. Trying to make something of it. Crowley's there. And it goes back to the game on Northwood. St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre with La Chapelle. La Chapelle tries to take a shot, but that's blocked off by the defense. Malazescu for Pacific. Kim with it. Kim to La Chapelle. Missed by La Chapelle. St. Pierre rushing to get the puck there. She does. Crowley with it. Crowley looking for La Chapelle. La Chapelle shoots. And that's blocked by the defense of Pacific. Kim to Malloy. Malloy back to St. Pierre. St. Pierre to Malloy. A shot, and that goes wide. And now Northwood is all over Pacific Steelers here. So now Malloy with pressure here from Bride. Gets it to Kim. Kim gets it to Albrecht. Albrecht taking it in. And gets tripped up. No call on that one. gets it to Dollywall. Getting it to Sohi, but unfortunately Northwood takes back possession. Dyke to Albrecht. A shot on net. Easy save here for goalie Hendricks. Now we have Wilkin. Wilkin takes a shot and that goes wide. And now we have Pacific trying on the attack, but Northwood with their defense. Dyke, who's strong, comes up with it. And it is dumped in by Northwood. Now we have Alliong gets it up to her teammate Sheriff with it. Sheriff takes a shot on net, and that's an easy save for Clausen. Manette with it. Manette gets it to Wilkin. Wilkin gets it up to Pratt. And now we have Pacific back with it in their defensive zone here. The battle in the corner. And Pacific comes out with it. Sheriff gets it, tries to get it to her teammate Whole Wayne. However, Malloy's on it and gets it to Kim. Kim gets it back to Malloy. Malloy up to Manette. Malloy has a back, tries to pass to Kim. She does. Kim gets it back up to Manette. Whoa. And now Malloy back with it. Gains the neutral zone. Dumps it in. And Balazescu's there. Get it, Montagnolo gets it up, but we have Quackenbush here. Quackenbush with it, tries to get in front of the net, gets it to Kim. Kim takes a shot, and that's a block save by Hendricks. Easy block save for Hendricks, who is graduated in 2026. And shots right now are 5-0 for Northwood. So this Pacific team's going to have to look for a way to get to the offensive zone to get some chances here. Malloy battling hard here. And she finds Martin. Martin takes a shot. That goes high. Martin trying to get a rebound. She can't complete that one as there's Dollywall there, who played very well yesterday for Pacific. Now we have Kim holding the blue line here. Dollywall takes back the puck with pressure from Quackenbush. Dollywall gets it to Lee. Lee tries to get out, but Kim is there. Quackenbush gets it to her teammate Gillis. Gillis with it. Gillis gets it to Quackenbush. Now St. Pierre on the roll here. Gets it back to Kim. Kim to St. Pierre. St. Pierre trying to make a move. Trying to find a teammate here. She finds Malloy. Malloy takes it in the corner. Oh, tries to find St. Pierre, and that's just by St. Pierre. LaChapelle has it, takes a shot. Save of the game. And now we have Northwood with full pressure here on Pacific, and St. Pierre is taking their face-off in the offensive zone. St. Pierre gets it to Crowley. Crowley takes a shot, and another great save by Hendricks, who showed up here tonight to help her Pacific team. And I think in order to get by Hendricks today, Northwood's going to have to put some pressure in front of that net like they did yesterday. And now St. Pierre putting pressure. St. Pierre in the corner. The Balazescu fighting, and Pacific comes out with it. And Pacific dumps it down low, but the ref is going to call icing, and it was tipped, so icing is waved off. Hurlburt with it. Hurlburt to LaChapelle. LaChapelle to St. Pierre. And now we have Crowley. Crowley trying to find a teammate. She does. She finds St. Pierre, and Balazescu's there to get it. Gains the neutral zone. Dumps it down low, but there is Albrecht there. Albrecht finds LaChapelle. LaChapelle with some goals yesterday. She shoots. And another great save by Hendricks. And this Northwood team is coached by Mr. Trevor Gilligan. He's a very nice coach, I think, for Northwood. Now now we have Northwood back up the pressure here. Kim takes a shot. Wilkin with it. Wilkin coming in with no pressure. She shoots. That's a save by Hendricks. Dallowell gets it up to her teammate. Gaining the neutral zone, but Kim is there to get it to her teammate Wilkin. Looking for something. It's on the feet, and they can't notice that it's there, but Dallowell comes out. Trying to get it up to her teammate. And now Albrecht with it. Albrecht gets it to Wilkin. Trying to get a goal here. That puck goes wide. And now Dallowell with it. Dallowell trying to gain the neutral zone. Tries to gain the offensive zone. Northwood is back there to shut the door. Wilkin with it. Wilkin gets it to Malloy. Gets it in front of the net. Oh, and another great save by Hendricks. That was for Stahl. Hendricks was there to shut the door on what is her ninth save of the game. And now we're back in the defensive zone here for Northwood. So we have Pacific trying to get it out. And it's blocked by Gillis. Trying to make something, but Lee comes out of it. Lee goes to Wu. Gains the offensive zone. Wu trying to take a shot, and now it's blocked by the Northwood defenseman. Wu still with it. Wu gets it up to Balazescu. Balazescu drops the puck at the blue line. And she redeems herself, but that is definitely offside for Pacific. Trying to get some scoring opportunities and trying to gain the offensive zone. Martin here with Montagano. Martin has the face-off draw. Goes back to Dyke. Dyke takes it. Dyke gets it up to Gillis fighting hard. Martin there. Quackenbush trying to get something going. Gillis trying to do something, but Pacific comes out with it. Woo! That's in the neutral zone. Doesn't quite get there. Martin's with it. Martin gains the offensive zone. Gets it to her player. She shoots. Hendrick with another great save. Quackenbush back down to Gillis gets it up to Albrecht. Oh, and a nice deflection by Dyke. But Hendricks is there again to make that save. Hurlbert throws it back in. Pacific, Dallowell trying to, my apologies, that's not Dallowell, that's Allen trying to get something going here for her team. Pacific gets up to Pride, they gain the neutral zone, dumps it down low. Kim and Brandon goes, defense is there, gets it up to Crowley, gets it up to LaChapelle gains the defensive zone, makes a move, but Allen is there. LaChapelle trying to get it. LaChapelle gets it to St. Pierre. Up to Crowley. Trying to take a shot, and that's blocked by the Pacific defense. Hurlbert throws it back in. And St. Pierre loses their stick. But Crowley still has it here. St. Pierre battling hard here in that corner. And the Pacific defense, can't tell you who that is right now. Dallowell, I'm pretty sure, is covering it up. But St. Pierre comes back out with it. St. Pierre gets it to Kim. Kim takes a shot. That's blocked by the Pacific defense. They're trying to get a shot here and a goal. The Hendricks is playing very well right now for them. Hurlbert dumps it in. Hendricks gets it behind the net. Makes a pass. But Albrecht is there. Albrecht gets it to Wilkin. Wilkin. Waiting. Gets back to Albrecht. Albrecht. Gets it taken away from Pacific. And now we have Montagnolo in the rush. She dumps it in. Stoll. Gets it up to Albrecht. Albrecht. Trying to make a move here. Gets it to Dyke. Dyke takes a shot and another save by Hendricks. And now we have Northwood back with it here. Albrecht back with the puck in the corner, trying to get it to Wilkin. Kelly with it. Kelly gets it to Dyke. Back to Wilkin. Wilkin with it, still trying to make a move. That's taken away by Sohi. My apologies, that was Sheriff. Taken away by Sheriff. She threw it out in the boards, so the ref has whistled down. And now shots here are 12-1. And now we have Kim tries to take a shot. Gets fluffed with a fluff ball. Now Kim tries again to get the puck. Kim has it. Kim to Malloy. Malloy. Up to Manette. Manette trying to make a move here. She dumps it down low. Stoll with it. Stoll. Still with it. Trying to find a teammate. And gets hit hard, but the ref doesn't call that a penalty. Now we have Manette. Manette trying to make a move here on the Pacific defense. Manette. Still with it. Manette takes a shot. And another great stop from Hendricks. This is Hendricks' 13th save today. She's really playing well. However, Northwood has been taking some shots straight on her. So maybe if they look for traffic in front of them, they might be able to get one in. If they make a move, that might help her. Might help Northwood as well. Puckfish gets it back to Kim. Kim. Back to Martin. And now, Kim with it. Kim to Malloy. Malloy. Looking for a teammate. Tries to find Quackenbush. But Quackenbush just misses that. Gillis trying to get there, but it gets dumped out. And now Malloy has pressure from Bride. Malloy trying to get out with it. Gets tripped up, but no call here. And now we have Northwood coming out with it. Kim. Kim tries to get it to Malloy, but Dalawal is there. Goes to Kim, dumps it down low, and Kim's there. Kim behind the net. Gets it to Gillis. Gillis trying to get it up. Gillis with the puck gets to Kim. Kim to Malloy. Malloy. Looking to get it up, and she does, but it gets taken by Bride. And now Pacific on the attack. And her own player hit her by accident with the foot on Taganol. To Sohi, but that got rejected by Northwood. Now Crawley on the attack. Crawley looking for St. Pierre. St. Pierre shoots with a second effort, and St. Pierre scores! What a great second effort here by St. Pierre to put it in the back of the net on Hendricks. Northwood got traffic. They got more than one shot on that play, and that went right behind Hendricks, who's been playing outstanding here today for the Pacific Steelers. However, she couldn't quite get that second rebound. The hit off the post and went straight in by number 96, Penelope St. Pierre. This line here for Northwood is very, very powerful between St. Pierre, Crawley, and La Chapelle. They really connect well. Now we have Johnson here fighting in the defensive zone. And Northwood comes out. Crawley with it. Crawley finds Dyke. Dyke finds La Chapelle. La Chapelle looking to make a play here. Guessing it back to St. Pierre, who has the goal of the game here. This line has the first goal of this game. La Chapelle with it. La Chapelle dumps it back down low. And the puck gets Griffiths up to St. Pierre. They're trying to get a hold of it. Griffiths back to Dyke. Dyke gets it up to LaChapelle. LaChapelle with pressure, gains the neutral zone. LaChapelle gains the offensive zone, looking for St. Pierre, takes it still with the puck, takes a shot, but Hendricks makes the save. St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre still with it on the floor. Balazescu trying to get there. St. Pierre trying to battle, but Pacific comes out with it. Malloy with it. Malloy protects the puck. For Kim. Kim gets it up. And that deflects off to Malloy. Malloy getting the neutral zone. Malloy takes a shot. And another great save from Hendricks, who's been on fire with her 17th shot of the game. And now we have another face-off draw here. Wilkin with it. Wilkin fighting with Delaware. And now Northwood back with it. Kelly tries to take a shot. That goes wide. Now we have Montagano. Montagano gets it up to her teammate. Woo. Trying to make a play. But I guess to Kim. To Malloy. Back up. But I guess to Delaware and Pacific. Delaware getting the neutral zone. Takes a shot that gets deflected wide. Malloy with it. With pressure from Woo. Malloy. And she kind of tucked it down low. Aleong with it. Aleong gets hit hard by Wilkin. There's no call on that play. Now Manette with it. Manette behind the net. Manette gets it to Kim. Oh, my apologies. That's not Kim. That is the Hurlburt. Now Hurlburt gets it back down to Manette. And Dyke's back with it. Dyke dumps it down low. Montagano with it for Pacific. Dumps it down low. But it hits the netting. And so the call is played off. I was in the stands earlier before, and we have two Northwood parents, alumni in the stands. Really nice to see some alumni parents come out. Their team play here. Dyke gets it back down to Manette. Manette to Dyke. Now we have a Northwood opportunity here. Oh, and Manette just shoots it wide. Now, Hurlburt puts it back down. Balazescu tries to get it out, but Hurlburt is there to stop it on the blue line. Hurlburt gets it down to teammate Gillis. And now he gets to Stoll. Stoll takes a shot, but a Hendricks save again. And now another shot, and Hendricks stops it one more time. And now Stoll gets it in front of the net. Oh, and a nice little tip around here from Sohi. But now Dyke gets in with it, takes a shot, but Hendricks again makes the save. Kim with it. Kim gets it to Malloy. Malloy gets it up to Martin. Whoa, and a little tip-in from Martin. Great play here. Quackenbush. Quackenbush with it. Quackenbush gets it up to Kim. Kim back to Malloy. Malloy to Quackenbush. What a great play. Quackenbush shoots wide. Malloy with it. Nice little block here by Sheriff. And now we have Kim with it. Kim gets it up to her teammate Gillis. That gets up, and great pressure here by Martin. And now Kim with it. Kim tries to shoot, but that's blocked. Oh, and a rebound, and Hendricks is there to shut the door, but it's still loose. And the ref has now we're back in the defensive zone here for Pacific, and the ref tumbles. LaChapelle with it. LaChapelle trying to make a play, but it gets out by Pacific. Now gets back in by Northwood here. St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre trying to make a play. Doesn't quite get there. Johnson tries to get out with it. And there will be a tripping call on number 29. My apologies. Yes, 29 for Pacific. Mia Lesko. Box 2 minutes for tripping. And now we have here 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in this first period. The power play for Northwood, who is up 1-0. We have Crowley, LaChapelle, Dyke, Wilkin, and St. Pierre here on this power play. And it's won by Crowley. Dyke with it. Dyke gets it to LaChapelle. LaChapelle to Dyke. Dyke back to LaChapelle. LaChapelle making a move. LaChapelle shoots. And she scores! A great second goal from Northwood by number 20, Lily LaChapelle. That puts Northwood up by 2. And poor Hendricks here, 21 shots on net, only in this first period. She'll definitely remain busy the rest of this game, and Northwood has definitely put a lot of pressure here on Pacific early in this game. And now Malloy trying to get it up with the elbow. He's in the defensive zone, and that's icing call here for Northwood. Kelly. What a save by Hendricks! Wow, what a great save by Hendricks on a shot from Albrecht. And now Northwood back on the attack. A shot from Albrecht again, but Hendricks is there to shut the door. Done job here by Hendricks. 23 shots. She's only allowed 2 in, and she will be busy today. Wilkin trying to get it back. And her teammate out here, Kelly. Now gets to Dyke. Dyke gets it back to Kelly. Kelly to Wilkin. Wilkin with the shot. And that goes top corner on Hendricks. And it is 3-0 here for Northwood. And they didn't have much chance there. Hendricks was really left alone. Too many people in front of the net. And Northwood has finally found a way. Open the scoring here at 3-0. They do have 24 shots on net here in this first period. So they really have been putting a lot of pressure on these Pacific Steelers. Dyke up to Gillis. Gillis tries to find her teammates. Pratt with it. And now we have Manette tries to find a teammate. Gillis, that doesn't work. Griffith throws it back down. Oh, Manette in front of the net, but that's tipped away from the Pacific defense. And now Pacific coming on that rush here. Oh, Huang gets stopped by Dyke. Dyke takes it in the offensive zone. Dyke takes a shot, and that's deflected wide by Hendricks. And Pacific defense is there. Dyke gets back on the puck, dumps it back in to keep it in, but that's being called offside by the ref. Balazescu with it. Tries to get out. Now we have Malloy. Malloy trying to make a play here. Malloy's been committed to Holy Cross this year. She's a grade 12, graduating from Northwood, going to Holy Cross. And Northwood here has really been putting the pressure on Pacific. Pacific's got to find a way to get some offense going, or this could be a very long game for Hendricks, as she's already had 25 shots in this first period. And now, after the coach's talks, we will be on to our second period. Dalwell with it, dumps it down low and gets it to her teammate. Wu with it, takes a shot. Clausen makes the save. And they're very disappointed, Malloy at Lee, as she crashed her goalie. As you know, you don't touch the goalie. So Malloy is helping out her goalie here, Clausen. Great team spirit there from Malloy. And now Martin tries to win that, and she does to her teammate, Quackenbush. But she doesn't gain it. Montagano here on the counterattack. Montagano taking it in. And Northwood's defense is all over her here. Dyke with it. Dyke making a move. He does to Quackenbush. Dalwell, great play. Up that blue line to create a offside here for Bush. And now we are in the neutral zone for a draw here. LaChapelle to St. Pierre Crawley. Now with it, LaChapelle with it, takes a shot. And that's a great save again by Hendricks. St. Pierre working hard in the corner here. St. Pierre trying to get it to LaChapelle. She does. My apologies, that's Crawley. Crawley back up to Dyke. And Dyke, this is Roy. Dyke playing with it. Dyke. Play quickly. She does. Gets it to LaChapelle. LaChapelle going defensive zone. LaChapelle to Crawley. Tries to get a shot off. But Brian is there to take the puck. Now St. Pierre back with it. St. Pierre looking for a deep partner. She does. Dunk to LaChapelle. LaChapelle takes a shot and that goes wide on Hendricks. Balzescu with it. Balzescu getting out of her defensive zone. Dumps it in. Al Malloy's there. Al Malloy finds a great pass to Albrecht. Albrecht taking it in. Albrecht takes a shot and a great save again by Hendricks. He's been extremely busy this whole game here. Now, Pacific back on the attack here. Brian trying to get through, but Kim and Malloy, the ultimate defense duo here, is there to stop her. And now we're back on the attack here. We have Kim with it. No, that's not Kim. Apologies, that's Kelly. Kelly, they're working. Hendricks with another great save. Malloy, back down to Albrecht. Albrecht looking for a teammate here. Albrecht still with it. Finds Malloy. Malloy still with it here. Malloy looking to make a play. Gets it to Wilkin. Wilkin comes in through the slot. Takes a shot. Hendricks. Rebound. Oh! There's a rebound here by Kelly. However, they're definitely over the net. Now, I think was a high stick. So that wouldn't have been a goal, but I mean, Hendricks was there, made the save, and that puck just trickled to the top of the net. And now we are in the defensive zone for Pacific. And Montagnolo takes it out. Montagnolo in the neutral zone. Stop by Manette. Manette taking it in. Goes to her teammate. Goes, the back gets dumped out. Wang trying to get it down, but Dyke has it. Dyke with it. Dyke to Manette. Manette dumps it down low. Montagnolo with it. Montagnolo trying to get it out. The Stoll is there to stop it. Now we have Stoll playing here. With it. Battling hard. And Sheriff is the one who gets it out. Sheriff gets to Dalwal. Dalwal to Sheriff. And the Northwood defense is there to stop her. Manette has it. Manette taking it out. Gets it to Stoll. Stoll takes a shot and that's gloved by Hendricks. This is her 30th shot of the game, and we are only in the second period with 16 minutes. So Hendricks will definitely be occupied the rest of this game. Martin takes a shot. That goes wide. Gets back down to Holbert. Dalwal with it. Dalwal gets it up. Kim is there on the blue line. Now it gets down to Pacific to Dalwal, but that gets back up to Kim. Kim with it. Kim takes a shot that goes wide. Hendricks takes the rebound. Kloppenbush is there. The ref's in the way to Kloppenbush. Martin with it. Martin and Kloppenbush together. And now we have Holbert. The Kloppenbush throws it back down to Martin. Martin. And the move low and gets taken out hard by her. Oh, and that's a new triple pass here to the front of the net. Kim with it. Kim gets it to Kloppenbush. Kloppenbush takes a shot. That's redirected. Kim still with it. Kim takes a shot. That's blocked by Dalwal. And now let's dump back in. And here goes Crawley. But Pacific is back on the attack here. Dalwal gets it to Lee. Lee trying to get the offensive zone. But Holborn is there to get it back. And now Pacific trying to gain the offensive zone. Kim with it. Kim gets it up to St. Pierre. In the neutral zone. Johnson with it. Johnson gets it up to Brian. With pressure from Crawley. LaChapelle with it. LaChapelle trying to make a move here. Let's see what she does. She shoots, and that's an easy glove save here for Hendricks for what is her 31st shot of this game. Talk about being busy for a goalie. Definitely a lot of shots. And Clausen for Northwood has been quite quiet here. St. Pierre brings it back for LaChapelle. LaChapelle shoots, but that gets pushed wide. LaChapelle still with it in the neutral zone here. LaChapelle tries to gain the defensive zone, but the ref calls him offside. And now we have St. Pierre. St. Pierre to LaChapelle. LaChapelle up to Crowley. Crowley trying to make a move. Crowley gets it to the front of the net, but that goes wide. St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre back down to LaChapelle. LaChapelle to St. Pierre. St. Pierre takes a shot. Another great save by Hendricks. Now LaChapelle piling hard in this corner here against the Pacific defense. Johnston. St. Pierre comes out with it. St. Pierre. St. Pierre gets it back to her defense partner who shoots. It was wide. LaChapelle to Dyke. Balazescu with it now. Balazescu tries to get it out of the defensive zone. She tries. But Griffiths is there. Griffiths to LaChapelle. LaChapelle bringing it in. Big shot. And a save by Hendricks. And now we are at 13 minutes and 22 seconds left in this second period. It is 3-0 for Northwood. Shots are 32-2. Now we're back with Northwood on the attack. Malloy takes a shot. That's blocked away by Sheriff. Dallowell with it. Dallowell gains the neutral zone. Dumps it down low. And Kim is there to recuperate this puck. Kim gets it up to Wilkin. Wilkin tips it down low. Dallowell's there to recuperate for Pacific. Albrecht with it. Gets it to Wilkin. Wilkin. Gets it back down to Albrecht. Trying to get it to her teammate, but Sheriff takes it. Malloy trying to break through. Hokwang here gains the neutral zone. Going against Kim. Malloy's there to help her team partner. And it's a save. Easy save here by Clausen, who is greatly supported by her two team partners. Kim with it. Kim gets up to Wilkin. Wilkin gains the neutral zone. Gains it. Kelly with it. Kelly back to Wilkin. Wilkin trying to make a move here. Gets it back to Kelly. Kelly trying to make another move, but that gets to Albrecht. Kelly still with it. Kelly gets it to Kim. Kim takes a shot on net. That's blocked away. And now Pacific really trying to get across this red line here. And they do, but Malloy is there to get it back. Malloy looking to make a pass, gets it to Wilkin. Wilkin goes up with it. Takes a shot, and that hits the net high and wide. Now Pacific, Montagno with it. Montagno with it. Oh, a little mistake here up in front of the net. Kind of tipped off her stick. Stoll tried getting there, but Hendricks puts a glove on that and makes yet again another save to keep her team at a deficit of 3. And now Stoll wins this back to her teammate. Manette takes a shot, and that hits the netting. And now we are at still 3-0. There is 11 minutes and 33 seconds left in this second period. Gearing up for this last game here. Montagno wins it back to Balzescu. Balzescu trying to get it back up here to Wu. Wu gets it back to her. Now Lee putting pressure. Clausen's gonna probably cover that up, and she does just that. An easy, another little save here for Clausen. Not very busy tonight. Try to win that draw, but Northwood's back on the attack here. Dyke with it against Alawal. Alawal dumps it down low. Dyke is there to recuperate. Dyke comes up with it, gets it to Pratt. Whoa, and a big hit here. Alawal with pressure. And still on Northwood. Down low, gains the neutral zone by giving it to Matagano, who tips it in. Clausen tried to freeze that, but she decided not to. And now it gets back up from Pratt to Lynette. Lynette. It's in the principal. It's hit by Alawal. And now it gets dumped back in. Ref waves off this icing. Malloy with it. And Lynette. Malloy gets it to Herbert. Herbert with it. Herbert gets it up to Gillis. Kim to Malloy. Malloy gets it up to her teammate Martin. Martin gets it to Gillis. Gillis to Quackenbush. And what a save by Hendricks! Now back up to Kim. Kim just tries to take a shot. That goes wide. Martin with it. Martin looking for her teammate. That goes over her stick. Malloy. Malloy dumps it back into Martin. Martin to Gillis. And a great save by Hendricks. Once again. Now that was a great tracking save here by Hendricks, because that puck deflected off of her D partner here, her defense, Johnston, and she managed to just slide across the crease and stop Northwood from getting a fourth one here. So that was a very good save from Hendricks to keep her team by 3. Malloy with it. Malloy dumps it down low. Valazescu trying to get it out of her zone for her team. With pressure from Martin. Quackenbush there. Helping out. Kim gets it back into Quackenbush. Quackenbush looks to shoot. And that goes wide. And now we have Gillis. Gillis gets it down low, but Valazescu's there who dumps it out. But Malloy is back there to dump it back in to their offensive zone. Valazescu with pressure from Quackenbush. Valazescu gets it to Johnston. Johnston looking to get it out, but Malloy is there at the doorstop. But Johnston gets through. And the puck kind of trickles away. And Kim is there, nice and composed, to get the puck back up to Crowley. Crowley to La Chapelle, which deflects off to Malloy. Malloy taking it in. Malloy takes a shot, and that goes off the top. Crossbar. And now St. Pierre to Crowley, and that goes wide. Dyke still with it behind the net. That's hit hard by Johnston, and that will be a penalty for boarding. 2 minutes. Boarding call to number 14 on Pacific, Kate Johnston. And now we are with Wu and St. Pierre. Northwood's on the power play with 8 minutes and 12 left in this second period. They have 33 shots on net. St. Pierre leaves it back to Dyke. Dyke takes a shot, gets deflected. St. Pierre on the doorstop. Oh my God, what a great save by Hendricks. Holy moly. And now Dyke back down to Crawley. Crawley got it up to La Chapelle. La Chapelle shot, but that went wide. And now Dyke back to Crowley. Crowley to La Chapelle. Oh, and that seemed like that hurt for Loyally La Chapelle. She has not moved. Is she okay? So we have Loyally LaChapelle here on the floor for Northwood. She's moved her arm, but hasn't moved much more. Are they calling an ambulance? Oh boy. There will be a slight delay of game as the player Northwood hasn't got back off from the ice and is getting an ambulance called here. So we will be back shortly. Start of this second period. Unfortunately, number 20, Louis LaChapelle for Northwood, has gone down hard on the ice. They are sending her to the hospital for precautionary reasons, and we are sending her our best wishes here and hope for a recovery and that nothing is wrong her. But we are back here in Northwood, and Pacific have decided to resume the game, and the ice has been done, so we will finish these last 7 minutes and then go straight into the third period here. So we are starting with a neutral zone draw here, and now we have St. Pierre with Wilkin and Crawley on this line. And now St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre gets it back to Kim. Kim gets it to Dyke. Dyke back to Kim. Kim down to St. Pierre, and that gets taken away by Pacific and dumped down low. And now Dyke with it. Dyke looks for St. Pierre. St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre gaining the neutral zone. St. Pierre gains the offensive zone. St. Pierre here, still with the puck, gets it to Kim. Kim to Dyke. Dyke takes a shot, and that goes wide. And now Kim gets it to St. Pierre. St. Pierre to Kim. Kim to Dyke. Dyke to St. Pierre, and that goes high. And now that gets chipped away, and it goes out. And now we have face-off draw here in the defensive zone of Pacific. And the draw is won by Northwood. Ella Malloy throws it down to teammate Martin. Gets stopped by Balazescu. And now we have Montagano. Montagano trying to get it up, but that goes to Quackenbush. Quackenbush to Malloy. Malloy to Kim. Kim back to Quackenbush. Quackenbush takes a shot, and that goes wide. Alan Malloy goes to Martin. Martin looking for an option. Martin gets it behind the net. And now we have Johnston. Johnston gets it up. And it goes to the other end, and it is an icing call. And Northwood here with their injured player trying to recuperate their spirits here and win one for Louis LaChapelle. with 5 minutes and 51 seconds left here in the second. Pacific with an extra girl on the ice, but they resolve that. Dalawal with it. Dalawal gets it up, but it goes to Northwood's defense. Dyke with it. Dyke gets it down low. And now we have St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre gets it to Crawley. Crawley tries to take a shot, but that gets deflected. Gillis with it. Gillis gets it back down. And now we have Pacific trying to get it out of their zone here. And Gillis with it. Gillis around the net. Gillis gets it to her defense. Griffiths, which throws it back down. Crawley with it. Crawley gets it down low to St. Pierre. St. Pierre trying to find a teammate. Pacific being hard here on defense. And that gets out in the neutral zone to Dyke. Dyke with it. Dyke throws it back in. And Pacific's out, coming out of their defensive zone here with Ho Kwang trying to get the pass, but it's missed. That goes wide, but it's tipped. So now there's no icing. And now we have Northwood back in the neutral zone here. Albrecht went down hard, but she seems to be fine. Wilkin with it. Wilkin takes a shot. Saved by Hendricks. And now Ella Malloy to Albrecht. And that's going to go down for an icing call. And it is 3-0 here. Shots are 36-4 for Northwood. With 4 minutes and 15 seconds left. We are at 3-0. And I lost my video camera person as she is waiting for the ambulance here still. And now we have Wilkin. Wilkin tries to take a shot. Wilkin gets it down to Albrecht. Albrecht with it. Albrecht still with it. Albrecht trying to make a move. Gets it in front of the net. Oh, and that's taken away. And now we have counterattack here by Sohi. Sohi tries to get it to her teammate, Bride, but Bride couldn't quite handle that. Kim is back on the attack here. Kim gains the neutral zone, the offensive zone, sorry. Kim takes a shot, but Hendrick is back there to make the save. She's been outstanding this game, really keeping her team at a 3-0 deficit. And now, Lee gets it out, gets in the neutral zone, tries to get it back into the offensive zone. But Dyke is there, Dyke throws it down low, and that's an icing call for Northwood. And we are back down here in the defensive zone on Northwood. Martin is taking the face-off draw here versus Montagano. Martin wins the draw. Gets it to Lee with pressure from Hurlbert. And now Dyke with it. Dyke coming behind the net. Dyke trying to get out of her defensive zone. And she does. Gains the neutral zone. Dyke still with it. Dyke gets in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Hendrick covers up that rebound. And there is no rebound here on that shot. Great save here by Hendricks once again. And now we have another face-off here. Montagano with the puck gets it to Lee. But Hurlbert is there. Gets it to Martin. Now Pacific fighting hard here. Lee getting in the neutral zone. And now we have a shot in the on Clausen. That was an easy one for her. Dowlaw with it in the neutral zone. Sorry, this camera is a little out of whack here. Okay. As my video camera comes back to help, we'll be more on point with the videotaping. We apologize in advance. We will get an update shortly for you guys watching in. So Malloy with it. Malloy gets it to her teammate, but that's a shot. That's another save by Hendricks. Ambulance hers. The ambulance has just arrived for JWHL. She is in good spirits. Parents, so we are hoping that Northwood here can pull off a win for their teammate and friend here, JWHL, with 2 minutes left in the second, and they're up 3-0. And now, Manette with it. Manette fighting hard. Gillis does a wraparound. Oh, tries to get to Manette, but that gets wide for Manette to be able to handle that, and the net comes off. So the refs have whistled that down. But Hendricks somehow manages to make that save again. Tries to get it out, but Malloy has it. Malloy takes a shot. That goes wide. Okay, now we're back here with St. Pierre. Other place out down here. We're going to get to Crowley. Crowley gets it back. And that gets out by Bride. Bride gets it back. Oh, and Montagnolo is hit hard here by Crowley. Her helmet seems to have come off a little bit, but that's okay. She's fine. St. Pierre gets it to Crowley. Crowley takes a shot. And another big save by Hendricks. Gets it to Crowley. Crowley takes a shot. That gets some weird deflection. And Northwood puts one up on the board. I want to say that that one might have been dedicated to their teammate, JWHL. And Crowley gets on the board for her liney. And now puts her team up 4-0 with 56 seconds left in this second period. And they've had 43 shots on net. That was a lucky bounce here in front of that net. But hey, sometimes those kind of goals are the ones that win you games. Now, Dyke gets it back up to St. Pierre. Really putting on the force here. St. Pierre tries to get in front of it, but Lee has it. And now, Dyke with it. Gets it down low to Gillis. Gillis battling hard here. Crowley gets it to her deep partner. The teammate takes a shot, but that's a save by Hendricks. Quackenbush. Quackenbush lying on the ice. Sorry for that. Balazescu tried to get a play going here for Pacific. But Northwood is there. Dyke still on it here. Lee gets it to her teammate Johnston. Johnston trying to find a play. Dumps it down low. Ref is unsure if it's been tipped, but he calls an icing call on that play. Now we are back here for an offensive draw for Northwood. Malloy keeping it in. Malloy takes a shot. Oh, and Hendricks didn't see that one, but she reacted quite fast and quite quickly on that one. Dallowell excusing herself for that little bump. And everyone seems to be okay. I really do love the sportsmanship here from Northwood. After every period, they go and handshake the goalie, and I find that very, very cool and cute. Okay, so sorry, we're back here in the third period. Malloy with it. Malloy takes a shot. Hendricks makes the save. Woo to Lee. Woo gets it back. Gets it to Dallowell. Dallowell gets it to Lee. Kim with it. Kim to Ella Malloy. Malloy takes a shot. That's a save by Hendricks. And now Wilkin battling hard. Malloy to Kim. Kim on net. Oh, and Hendricks got pulled out, taken out by her own defenseman, and somehow that puck still does not go in. What a save by Hendricks. Malloy. Wilkin with it. Kim takes a shot, but that gets deflected. Shot on net by Martin. Hendricks with another save, and that gets dumped out after some great pressure here from Northwood. And man, Hendricks has had 48 shots on net. And now Dyke with it. Dyke gets it to Martin. Dyke comes in the offensive zone. Dyke takes a shot. Glove saved by Hendricks. And now we have Northwood back on the attack. Dyke to Martin. Martin takes a shot that goes wide in the netting. Now Martin gets it to Pratt. Pratt working hard, but it gets taken out by Sheriff. Sheriff looking for Ho Kwang, but Dyke is there to stop that puck. Sheriff still with it. Sheriff tries to get it up, but that goes back to Northwood. Pratt trying to make a move. Dyke gains the neutral zone. Dyke with it. Dyke gets it to Martin. Martin takes a shot. Hendrick with another great save. She'll be tired after this game, that's for sure. With it. Tries to get it out. Johnston dumps it down low. Dyke is there to recuperate. And now, Robert fighting hard. Gets it back to St. Pierre. St. Pierre. On the attack here. Balazescu takes it back. Balazescu hits the netting. And there will be a draw. Okay, so now Hurlbert with it. Hurlbert throws it down to Crowley. St. Pierre with a shot alone, but a great save by Hendricks. God, I love the way Hendricks plays. I hope she rewatches this clip so she can see how well she's been doing this game and build from this game. She's been outstanding here with 51 shots. I'm a goalie myself, and that is not easy to keep your team at only a 4-0 deficit with 51 shots against a powerful Northwood team. But she's made some great saves. There's some good goalies here in this league for JWHL. Northwood has a good one too. Speaking of good goalies, there's Océane Sifo, who's very good. All of them are very, very good. Wasn't playing last night, so Excel stepped up and made great saves yesterday. She's been outstanding in goalkeeping performances here all weekend long. And a shot by St. Pierre. And another save by Hendricks. She's really keeping her team in this game. And now St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre gets it back to Malloy. Malloy down low. And St. Pierre really battling hard. Whoa, and there's a little trip-a-roo happening. Malloy getting pressure from Bride. And now, Gillis with it. Gillis takes a shot and that goes wide. Bride trying to take it out, but that doesn't get out. Griffiths with it. Griffiths tries to get it down low, and it gets bumped out, but it stays in. Now we have Stoll, and Stoll needs to go out, and it is still 4-0 here with shots 53-4. And now we have Manette for her defense. Griffiths throws it back down. Manette going on against Lee. Johnston here now. Johnston to Balazescu. Balazescu trying to win this battle here behind the net. And the puck is stuck in the netting here. Ref is saying to move it, so it's probably loose. But it hasn't moved or come out. Oh, now it pops out. Ref hasn't whistled, and he decides to whistle it down. With 14-9 left in this third period. And now we are back here in the defensive zone for Pacific. Manette with the puck. Manette takes a shot. Hendrick with another great save. She has been busy tonight. Clausen has been not as busy as Hendricks, but has made the saves she needs to make to keep her team 4-0 deficit. Just a little fixing of the helmet here going on for Hendricks. Now we have Montagano. Montagano gets it up to Lee. And now we have Lee. Lee dumps it down low, but Malloy has it. Malloy trying to make a play here. Gets it to Wilkin, but Balazescu takes a shot, and that goes wide on Clausen. Malloy gets it back up to Kelly. Kelly gets it to Wilkin. Wilkin looking to make a move. Wilkin on and alone takes a shot. Kelly gets a rebound, but Hendrick makes yet another save. And really, Northwood has really tested out goalkeeper here, Hendricks. And Hendricks has been making save after save after save. And just an overall amazing performance, regardless of the 4 goals that have gone in. She should be proud of herself. Okay, Wilkin with Dallowell. Malloy here looking for deep partner Kim. Kim has it. Kim looking to make a play. Kim coming to the net. And a save by Hendricks once again. Kim with it. Kim trying to put it in front of the net. But it's taken away by Sheriff. Sheriff trying to find Ho Kwang. But Albrecht just comes back out with it. Oh, and a trip here by Pacific. But everything's okay. Malloy tries to make a long pass. That's blocked off here by Lesko. Now Dallowell trying to make a play with Wilkin in the middle giving her pressure, but she does, and it gets to Sheriff. Sheriff dumps it down low. Clausen plays it to the corner. Sheriff gets it to Wilkin. Wilkin trying to make a play here. And Malloy gets to it first. Malloy. And there's a neutral zone. Malloy enters the offensive zone. Malloy looking to take a shot. She does, and that goes wide. Now we have Martin. Martin with Pratt. Working hard here on the boards. And it seems that the puck was stuck in the hair of one of her teammates, but Quackenbush comes out with it. Quackenbush makes another shot, but Hendricks saves. And now we have Alliong trying to make a play. Can't quite get it out, so Dyke is there. Dyke gets there before Sheriff. Dyke still with the puck. Dyke looking for her teammate Martin, and that goes wide. Pratt with it. Pratt gets up with Quackenbush. Quackenbush tries to make a play, but that gets dumped out by Lesko. And now Dyke's with it again in the defensive zone. Dyke passes it up to Martin. Martin trying to make a play and finding her teammate. She tries, but doesn't quite get there. Malloy with it. Now we have Balazescu. Balazescu with it. Gets in the neutral zone to her teammate Sohi. Dumps it down low. Dyke's there to recuperate for Northwood. We have Quackenbush coming down the zone here. Quackenbush entering the neutral zone. Quackenbush entering the offensive zone. In. gets it to St. Pierre. St. Pierre makes a move. St. Pierre getting to the net. She gets tripped up, but no call there. Balazescu's with it. Now back. St. Pierre. St. Pierre takes it away from Balazescu. She takes a shot. And what a great solo play by number 96, Penelope St. Pierre. And that was just a great overall play by St. Pierre, who was also line mates with La Chapelle and Crawley, who now Crawley and St. Pierre have a goal while La Chapelle has been out. So I am thinking those were two dedicated goals to La Chapelle, and it is now 5-0 here for Northwood with a goal from St. Pierre. That was a great individual effort here. Now Gillis with the puck. Gillis getting pressure by Dalawal. Dalawal is able to win that battle, and her teammate Wu comes in to save her. Wu gets it up to Lee. Lee gaining the neutral zone. Lee trying to make a play here on Kim. She's still with it, but Crawley's here to save the day. Crawley gets tripped up. Ref calls no penalty here. And now Pacific's on the attack. Takes a shot, and that goes wide. And now we have St. Pierre. St. Pierre has gained the neutral zone. St. Pierre in. St. Pierre shoots. That goes high. And now Malloy. Malloy with it. Malloy finds St. Pierre. St. Pierre again in the slot. And that goes to Manette. Manette takes a shot and a save by Hendricks. Malloy with it. Malloy gives it to St. Pierre. A shot, but that's blocked off by Bride. Now Gillis tries to get by. However, we have Pacific with it. Dalawal trying to get it out. Can't quite get that there. Dalawal now gets it out. And Pacific gets a change here. Shots right now are 60-6 Northwood. That is a lot of shots for Northwood. And Hendricks has been quite busy here with 9 minutes and 28 seconds left in this third period. And now we have Stoll on the face-off draw here for Northwood against Montagano. Manette takes the puck. Manette gets it back to Gillis. Gillis gets it up to Griffiths. Gets it back down to Manette. Manette gets tripped up here, but she seems to be okay. Gillis with it. Gillis enters the slot, but that's blocked away. Dyke keeps it in. Oh, and that was a trip by Montagano, but the ref is letting that one go too. Johnston with it. Johnston passes it to her Montagano, but Dyke is there to recuperate that puck for Northwood. Dyke with a shot on net, and that goes wide. Now we have Sheriff. Sheriff gets it, but Griffith takes a shot on net. That's redirected by Gillis, who had pressure there by Balazescu. Griffith's trying to get it back in, and she doesn't quite get there, but the puck is back into the zone. And now Balazescu's taking it out of the defensive zone. Balazescu in the neutral zone. Gains the offensive zone. Balazescu's still with it. Trying to find a teammate. And that goes down low. Griffith's trying to get it up. And that gets redirected out by Kelly. And a whistle has been blown, and there will be a neutral zone draw. And now we have Kim with it. Kim to Hurlbert. Hurlbert up to Wilkin. Wilkin gets it to Albrecht. Albrecht gets it to Kelly. Kelly looking to make a move, but Dalawal's there to stop her. Now we have Pacific on the attack. Bride tries to get it to Lesko, but that gets back down by Dalawal trying to get it down. Right. And now we have Hurlbert. Hurlbert gets it down low. Wilkin is there. Can't quite get there. Dalawal's there first. In the corner. Dalawal with it. Dalawal still with it. Gets it to her deep partner, who then tries to get it up, but Kim is there. Kim dumps it back in. Hendricks is there behind the net to stop that puck. Now we have Aliong. Aliong trying to get it up, but Quackenbush and Wilkin are there. now we have, a little redirection here by Quackenbush on the net. But it is still 5-0 here for Northwood with 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in this third period here, which is our last game here for this JWHL weekend. It's been a pleasure hosting all of you. And now Quackenbush with it. Quackenbush gets it to Martin. That's a shot, but Hendricks makes a save. Now Sohi with it. Sohi gets it out to Dyke. That's a shot from Dyke, but it's blocked. And now Quackenbush with it. Quackenbush still with it. Bumps into her own player, Martin, but that's okay. The puck comes back out. Bride dumps it down low. Dyke is on the chase to go get it. Dyke gets there first. Griffiths is with it. Griffiths gets it up to Quackenbush, but it's missed. Montagano dumps it back down. Dyke is there to recuperate. Dyke with pressure in the back by Lee. Gains the offensive zone. Balzescu with it. Balzescu to Lee. However, we have Northwood back on the attack here with Gillis and Dyke. But Balzescu's out with it. Balzescu trying to make a play. And that gets tipped out by Wu. It goes out of play. And the whistle, the play is whistled down. And we have a pleasure here from the JWHL, for the JWHL weekend in the Pat Burns Arena, hosting you all and hoping you like our commentary throughout the weekend. Now St. Pierre with it. St. Pierre. Still with it here. St. Pierre gets in front of the net. Shot on net. But Hendricks makes a save. Crowley down to St. Pierre. St. Pierre back to Crowley. That gets to Kim. Kim gets to Malloy. Malloy takes a shot on net. Oh, and that goes wide. Lee trying to get it out for a team here with pressure from Gillis. And now Crowley with it. Crowley takes a shot on net, and that goes wide. Dalibal with it. Dalibal tries to tip it out, but Malloy is there. Malloy puts it back in. And now we have Montagano here trying to get it out. And there's a battle on the boards between Malloy, Montagano, Crawley. And Pacific comes out with it. Dalibal passes to her deep partner, Aliong. Aliong trying to make a play in the neutral zone. Gets stopped by Kim. St. Pierre trying to make an offensive play here. And we'll get called, I think, for hooking on Montagano. And it's touched by Gillis, and that will send St. Pierre in the box for what was let's see what the ref has to say, a hooking call. With 5 minutes left here in the third, Northwood will fall on a 5-on-4, and they will be on the penalty kill. And let's see if Pacific here can get one on the board, or Clausen will keep her shutout. And now Dalibal with it. Dalibal takes a shot on net. That's blocked by Albrecht. Balzescu down with it. Gets it down to her teammate, Aliong. Aliong back to Balzescu. Wilkin there. Wu's there. Balzescu with it. Gets it to Dalibal. Dalibal looking to make a play here. Dalibal back to Balzescu. Balzescu gets it down even with pressure from Wilkin. Dyke is there. Dyke tries to get out, but Balzescu's there to shut the door on that blue line. And now Aliong to Wu. Wu to Lesko. Back to Wu. But Northwood manages Albrecht to get it out. Albrecht trying to find Wilkin. Albrecht with it on the penalty kill, and that's a save by Hendricks. She was followed by Wilkin, but decided to shoot instead of make that pass. And Hendricks was there to shut the door. Dalwall gaining the neutral zone. Dalwall in the offensive zone. But Dyke is there, and Dyke just dumps it in to kill some more time on this penalty kill and keep Clausen from getting a goal. Lee with it. Lee in the neutral zone. Lee trying to gain the offensive zone, but she does not. Crowley with it. Crowley still with it. Crowley gets it to Martin in front of the net, but Hendricks makes another save, and that is her 61st 4th shot of the game and her 59th save. That is absolutely insanity. But what a play, what a save, and what a penalty kill here from this Northwood team. They're really working hard so that Pacific can't set up. And now we have Pacific, Ho Kwang on the attack. Gets it to her teammate Bright. Bright to Johnston. Johnston misses the puck. Gets shipped up by Crawley. No call on that one. And Martin tries to dump it out, but hits her own player. And now we have Malloy on the attack. Malloy gets slashed and hits the boards, but everyone seems to be okay. Hendricks signaling the end of this penalty. Ho Kwang on the attack here, but Kim is there to stop her. And now we have Stoll with it. Gets it up to Kim. Kim looking for Monette. Monette. One-on-one with Bride. Monette making a move. Monette takes a shot, but a toe saved by Hendricks. The rebound. And Hendricks is there again to stop that shot that came in from Gillis. I just found out that the two Gillises on Northwood are actually not sisters, which I thought they were, but they aren't. And one of the Gillises, Jorha Gillis, is committed to SUNY Canton and is graduating in grade 12. The other Gillis, Kenna, is only graduating in 2027. Still lots of time to commit. Monette with the puck. Monette tries to get a shot off, but that's blocked. And now Dallowell with it. Dallowell trying to get it, make a play here. Dallowell gets it up, but Dyke is there to take the puck away. Dyke battling hard versus Wu. She wins. Gillis gets it up to in front of the net. A shot by Stoll and another save by Hendricks. And that is her 61st save of the game. That is insane work here from Hendricks. She has made save after save. And I just have no more words for Hendricks. She's like a insane human body, call it what you want, but that is insane performance here from Hendricks. And now we have Sohi with it. Tries to get it out, but Dallowell is there. Dallowell trying to do something with the puck, gets it up. 2 balls. And now Wilkin is with it. And Wilkin is offside with teammate Kelly. Some little miscommunication there, but with 66 shots on the board, Northwood doesn't have much to worry about. 66 shots to 6 here in favor of Northwood. It is 5-0 here for Northwood with 1 minute and 41 seconds left in this third period. Clausen keeping herself busy by doing some movements on the other side. No. Malloy. To Kim up to Wilkin. And another offside by Northwood. And we have a fresh line change here for Northwood, as that was 2 offsides in a row. And Wilkin took that shot. I think she was in the momentum of taking it. Alright, now we have another neutral zone draw here. Martin is tied up here. Malloy trying to get the puck, but Sheriff got away with it. Sheriff versus Martin. They're fighting hard there on the corner. On the boards. Malloy. Oh! And now Kim with it. Kim coming out. Kim gets it to Quackenbush, but that gets missed by Quackenbush. Johnson and Quackenbush fighting hard here, but Martin is there. And now Sheriff takes it out. Sheriff gets it to Lee, and it gets pushed back in by Kim. Kim gets it to her teammate Pratt, which was a shot by Quackenbush, who seems upset because that puck went high. Dyke back with it. Dyke gets it to her teammate Pratt, but that gets deflected out. Now we have Sheriff who gets it out. That's trying to be controlled here by Gillis. And it does. Dyke with it. Dyke looking to make a move. Dyke gets it to her teammate. Stole to Gillis. Gillis looking to make a move. Gillis takes a shot. He gets, oh! And he gets redirected onto her teammate. Stoll stick, and Stoll just hits the crossbar on that one. Stoll brings it back into the offensive zone. And that buzzer brings us to the last game of this JWHL weekend here. Great hockey all weekend from STANSTEAD College and the Pat Burns Arena. We would like to thank all of you for tuning in this weekend and making hockey fun. Thank you so much. Congratulations to Northwood School on the win. Shots ended 66-8. Hendrick should be proud of her performance with a 5-0 win here for Northwood. That comes to an end, and we wish well for all the teams to travel back home safe and for Louisville La Chapelle to be better, and sending her a lot of prayers. And with that, have a great day, everybody.